Ever since buying online became the norm, it's now estimated that 1 in 20 of us have a problem with compulsive shopping. But when the stuff you buy takes over your home, specialist cleaners can be your salvation. Like father and son cleaning duo Steve and Jamie, who are experts in tackling giant hoards.
It's roasting in here, man.
Oh, come on, leave it
Oh,
up,
it's roasting. You see, never work with kids, never work with animals. You know what? I'm going to put fathers into that.
I don't actually know many fathers and sons that really do work together. We've got a good relationship. Yeah. You know, we both respect each other. We push each other's buttons some days, and we can annoy each other. As long as you remember I'm the boss.
Aye, right.
That's all we have to worry about.
Today, they're in Paisley to meet 54-year-old Peter.
Oh.
An obsessive shopper trapped in his own home.
That's me stuck for the day.
Despite living here for over 9 years, this is just 9 months' worth of clutter.
Oh, get out of breath just coming from the kitchen.
Which Jamie and Steve have only 4 days to clear and clean.
Hi, Peter. My name's Jamie.
Hi,
I'm here to help you
Jamie.
today.
Hi.
This is Steve.
Peter, hi, it's Steve. How are you doing? Pleased to meet
come and
you.
help you today.
You come in if you... Well, you can't get in the door.
Right, wow, okay.
This is all stuff that I've bought.
Right.
Without knowing what I'm doing.
Peter believes his shopping habit got worse following damage to his brain.
I was attacked in a shopping centre. I was left for dead. I think with the head injury has caused some sort of problem, It's £20,000 I've spent.
Wow.
I've bought all this stuff. You haven't seen anything yet.
The kitchen is piled high with old papers, packaging and appliances.
I can't even open the door. I'll have to push.
The bedroom is no better.
So how do you find getting in and out of your bed?
Well, I just jump from here.
Literally jump? Wow.
I just have to get in to bed this way.
Literally dive straight in?
Yeah. Right, the bathroom, again. Oh, you can't get into the bathroom. I mean, I'm even going here. The cat litter tray's there. All I'm doing is, that's the room to have a pee. I mean, that's terrible. Yep. It's embarrassing to say that, but...
No, it's just clutter. That's all we've got here, is a lot of clutter.
It might be clutter to Jamie, but for Peter, they're all memories.
Here we are. The most protracted session of disco dancing ever staged was 408-hour marathon by Peter Stewart. Peter's marathon world record raised over £2,500 for local hospitals. Well, that is amazing, that one. I bet you're proud of that.
Very proud.
Well done.
Good, you should be.
Good shout there.
With Peter overseeing their every move, the boys know this will be anything but straightforward.
I think what we need to do is find a balance. Find out what can go, what can stay, but we need to be reasonably ruthless.
Full box coming in.
Okay.
First, the boys must clear a path so they can actually move around Peter's flat.
Right, we're getting there.
For Peter, things are already moving too fast.
Are you happy for the empty box?
Well, there should be cars. We can donate them to
Right,
Oxfam.
let's keep these at the moment then.
I'm anxious that stuff are going to get thrown away that's valuable to me.
Will we get rid of that then, so we don't
No.
spill it anywhere? You want to keep it? Right, okay. Can we...
Don't know where the trophy's gone. I've got it somewhere.
He's checking every single item that we've got.
The newspaper can go, you okay with that?
No, keep that up. That's...
Is it?
Right, sure.
Okay.
Right, okay.
And as you can see, the property's full of thousands of different items.
You don't get cats like that today. It's beautiful.
But he's got to make a decision because it's got to go.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing to have. There's not many of these.
Jamie and Steve have only 4 days to sort and clear Peter's mountain of shopping. But it's not going to be easy.
Hello. Mr. Stewart. Hi. Anybody could have signed for it. Right, thank you. Another parcel said I wasn't buying anymore.
From traffic accidents to deaths in the home, when there's bodily matter, it's time to call specialist biohazard cleaners, like George and Connor.
We see blood, we see feces, we see needles, we see parts of human, like on really nasty jobs it does. go right across the board, like what we can uncover and what we do see, like.
Today, they're on their way to a body fluid clean-up in Coventry. But that's not the only thing on their minds.
I don't even know what I'm having for me tea, tonight. Do you know what? Liver and onions, liver and onion gravy, and mash.
All they know about today's job is that there has been a blood spillage somewhere in this one-bed flat.
This is the worst part.
Getting your big size 12 boots through the hole.
Yeah.
Following a medical emergency, the gentleman pensioner who lives here has been admitted to hospital. George and Connor have just one day to make it safe and clinically clean for his return tomorrow.
Biohazard clean is something that contains blood, vomit, urine, feces. They can all contain biohazards, which is separated from ground filth. We wear these suits to protect ourselves from all these viruses like hepatitis B, HIV, E. coli.
So we get masked up and our enemy is invisible. When you do a hoarding job, it hits you in the face. When you do a bio clean, then it creeps up on you, you don't know what to expect. It's the invisible enemy.
Wearing special masks to purify the air.
Tighter the better.
Yeah.
They use a hydrogen peroxide spray to highlight what's blood and what's just dirt.
But you got where there is blood.
And it's in the bedroom where they find the most contamination.
Hydrogen peroxide will basically foam on contact with blood. So it's a great way to find out if there's blood present. It foams. Blood, as you can see.
Anything blood-stained gets painstakingly cut out and sent to the incinerator. The next step is to establish the full extent of the biohazard.
I think this whole middle section needs to be cut out. As you can see, we found it on the quilts, we found it on the sheets, we found it on the mattress. It's gone down to the floor. We'd have to cut out the carpet.
If the blood has spread all the way to the floor, it's going to be a much bigger job than they ever expected.
I just hope we can get it done quick and get it back to them as quick as possible.
In our job as extreme cleaners, germs and biohazard is huge.
I don't worry about any germs.
Because she's in the office most of the time.
It's not because I'm in the office most of the time, because we've got the correct stuff.
She literally sprays us down. Like, if we come across anything, she has a whole spray and goes from like top to bottom of us. All over our boots, all over our white suits, everything. Like, germ-free, basically.
Over £1 billion has been cut from adult social care in England in the last 8 years, leading to concerns that more vulnerable people are slipping through the cracks, living in appalling conditions. For them, extreme cleaners like Maxine and Jasmine can be a lifeline.
So husband, have you get any sweets? I do actually, and they're sour. Give us a sour sweetie. Yuck!
They have completed over 2,000 jobs between them. And no, you can't judge any book by its cover.
We do see a side of Britain that is hidden. On the outside, the house may look presentable, but once the door is opened, it's an unbelievable world that the majority of people can't understand.
Today, they're in Thetford to turn around a home that hasn't been cleaned in over a decade. The owner of the property says that since the breakdown of his marriage over 10 years ago, he stopped cleaning entirely.
Oh my goodness me!
Every surface is left covered in dust and encrusted grime.
Jasmine, look! Look at this piece of bread.
Cobwebs underneath.
Oh, what? Look at the microwave.
What was it? I've never seen nothing like this in all my life. What? Jasmine, look, just walk past it. Just walk past it like I'm doing. Walk past it, Jasmine.
It only gets worse upstairs.
That's my funky now, man.
Ugh. Yes.
Jasmine, we're gonna have to spray it to soften it up. Jasmine, this is where he sleeps. What?
Wow.
You can't get more rub up than this. We see this all the time. Every client and house owner has a story to tell, and this story is divorce, and that's it. Yeah, he's called us in to clean up for him, and that's what we're gonna do, Jasmine. We're gonna make it nice.
Get the ball rolling, as you would say.
Yep.
Up and down the country, Britain's extreme cleaners are helping out those most in need.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff in here.
In Paisley, Jamie and Steve are on the second day of their 4-day job, trying to clear the home of compulsive shopper and former disco dancing champion, Peter.
I found my 2 favourite LPs, Norman Wisdom and Gracie Fields. One out there, Donna Summer, the beautiful Donna Summer who made me who I am today.
As they clear the rooms, they learn more and more about Peter's life before his head injury.
Oh, look what I've just found. Pete, who's that?
That was my paper train link that I done for Save the Children. This was 780 feet in length at a local park.
Hey, like, what's that? It's Peter. Get away. No.
A real cracker of a fundraiser. Every penny of Peter's takings at a shop will go to charity. Peter's devoted his last 25 years to raising money for various local communities.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's amazing. For someone that's virtually all their life just gave, charity, and he's now left living like this.
I know.
So, you know what? Let's make this job work for him.
Oh, we will. Guaranteed.
As he's struggling to part with any of his belongings, Peter has finally agreed to a plan B.
I've got a storage facility. I'll be able to get everything stored away safe and then work from there. It'll give me a chance to get the house emptied. We need to clear the house.
He wants to keep the stuff, so boxing it up and putting it away in a safe, secure unit is the best way forward for us all today.
Okay, that's another one done.
There's so many different type of hoarders. There's the hoarder that buys brand new and buys 20 of and is always going to give this to somebody, but they don't.
They just get a rush from
like
the buying. They don't need it,
they
just get that rush.
Impulse buying, you know. I need it there, but then they leave it at home on the side.
We was clearing one hoarder's house and he fainted on us. Because believe it or not, hoarders don't want you to clear their house. They're attached to these items, they mean something to them. He fainted.
I'm about to open the fridge and I'm scared.
Over in Thetford, mother and daughter cleaning team Maxine and Jasmine
Ice cream.
are halfway through a 3-day job cleaning a home caked in 10 years of extreme dirt following the breakup of the owner's marriage.
Jasmine, microwave. Don't let's put you off chicken, Jasmine.
No. Wow, I'm surprised they even fall off.
That needs soaking.
But the worst is yet to come. A job Jasmine is only too happy to leave to Mum, who has developed an arm's-length cleaning technique perfected over 10 years in the job.
Get the bulk of it off. Oh.
It's coming off clean though.
Yes, it is, of course it is. It's me doing it.
For a house to get like this after a breakdown of a marriage must have really been something. To be here and help him, it's nice to give him that head start.
There we go.
With the end in sight, now it's just the finishing touches.
Now everything's looking different and looking fairly completed. It feels amazing. We're coming to an end.
Before, this 3-bed house was lost behind a decade of human filth, ingrained dirt and putrid food. But after 80 black bin bags, 5 bottles of bleach and a close encounter with the world's worst microwave, it's finally clean and germ-free.
Amazing, huh? Feeling great. Just glad it's over. We're glad we've gotten it to a point where the homeowner can come back and just sit in the lounge and then go to bed. Yes! Oh. Right, let's go. Home time. I can't wait to get into my bed. Oh, no.
Right, you okay? Best of luck.
Jasmine and Maxine may be finishing, but in Coventry, George and Connor have a way to go, cleaning up blood for the poorly elderly gentleman who lives here.
Okay, so no, it hasn't gone through. The blood hasn't gone through. I was surprised the blood hadn't seeped down to the carpet, you know, through the bed. That would have been an extra 2 or 3 hours in dealing with that. But yeah, we were saved by a thin piece of fabric.
They painstakingly hunt for any more traces of blood, including all the gentleman's clothes.
That's what we're doing with all these here then?
Yeah, we'll just, they're going, just get rid. They're too far gone then, black bag them.
Black bag them?
Yeah, spray them.
And send anything contaminated to the incinerator.
I think that might be for the bin, that one. You think?
Definitely. Incinerate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You often think about the person when you're doing a job like this, how it gets that bad, you know. A lot of them have difficulties in trying to cope. I mean, we don't judge them, you know, and hopefully this is a starting point. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the way it's gone. It's looking good, looking very good.
Thanks very much, lads.
No bother, see you later.
Thank you.
Up in Paisley, former disco dancing champ Peter is popping out, giving Jamie and Steve the chance to finish clearing his home.
I don't think I've ever seen as much stuff come out of a 1-bedroom apartment. And he's still got, believe me, plenty in there, but at a good controllable level.
After 4 van loads of rubbish, 2 trips to the charity shop, and over 150 storage boxes filled, the end is finally in sight. For the last year, Peter's been a prisoner in mountains of clutter. But now...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. And this is the way it should be. It's fantastic.
In the sitting room, there was hardly space for Peter to sit. And now...
Open your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh.
What do you think?
Oh, fantastic. Oh.
Happy?
Fantastic. Happy isn't the word. It's unbelievable, you know, that someone can give you your life back. And that's exactly what you have done.
A few days ago, the kitchen was hidden under mountains of rubbish.
Into the kitchen.
Oh my God. Oh, fantastic.
I can remember this time yesterday, we still couldn't get in here.
Yeah, we went that
I remember I was not far off in line, and we were trying to sort everything out, and now we do it.
Yeah. Can't believe it's the same house, honestly. It's just been in another world.
Before, Peter's bedroom was such a mess he could only throw himself onto the bed. But now...
Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
It's a fresh start, Pete. Complete fresh start.
Fantastic.
You deserve
really
it.
Really is fantastic, lads. You've done a brilliant job.
Absolutely overwhelmed. Yeah. We were looking for a life-changing moment to give him something back, and that's just a new Pete.
No, that's good. That is a new Pete that's walked through that door.
With a clean house, Peter can get back to what he does best.